Hello, welcome. So Sunday is almost upon us again, and we have some things to talk about. So the Cardinals are playing the 49ers, a team in the NFC West that hasn't given them as much trouble as of late, but still is definitely not one to just write off. But there are quite a few things that we should look at. Mainly, at least at first, is the injuries. So starting out, I'll give the Cardinals injuries real quick. Justin Murray and Byron Murphy, that's a hard two last names to say back to back. They are both already ruled out, and that's not good. Byron Murphy's been playing fantastic. He's gotten 4 interceptions, right? Yeah, he has 4 interceptions on the season already, which is awesome. Yeah, so Justin Murray's on IR, but it looks like Beacham's gonna start, so at least it could be worse. It's always bad to be missing O-line depth, though. So while I said Kelvin Beacham's going to play, let's read off the questionable real quick. Kelvin Beacham, Eno Benjamin, Chase Edmonds, Antonio Hamilton, Max Williams, and Marco Wilson are all questionable. Kingsbury even said that Edmonds and Beacham will be game time decisions, so it sounds a little bit more likely that everybody else is going to be good to go, but I mean, still, to have possibly Byron Murphy and Marco Wilson out is not ideal. Or even Antonio Hamilton as well. That'd be possibly 3 corners that could be out on Sunday. But there are some important ones to include for the 49ers injuries here too. Jimmy Garoppolo and K'Waun Williams are already ruled out as well. So that means, as you've probably heard by now already, we will be seeing Trey Lance in his first start. That's a pretty big deal for another reason.
I fear no man. But that thing, it scares me.
No! No! No!
But there's another big one too, is that George Kittle is doubtful. And that is a huge blow. George Kittle's having a little bit of a down year compared to what we've seen from him in the past. But yeah, Kittle's been pretty good against the Cardinals. They did get a little better against tight ends. There was a stretch there where they were really bad against tight ends. But even then, George Kittle's still done pretty good against them. So him being doubtful that could be huge. But like I said, he's also been having a down year, and we don't know how he's going to be with Trey Lance. They might not have the same kind of chemistry. They might not click together. I mean, I don't think that those things would be true, but you never know. Okay, I had to look up this, what are these guys' names? Javon Kinlaw and Samson Ebukam, that's how it's telling me it's pronounced. They are also questionable. So the Cardinals have a lot more questionable, but there's some pretty important players that are out or doubtful for the 49ers. So this is a pretty big game for the Cardinals. Not only is it a divisional game, but it's also a chance to get another thing that's just loomed over them, just wash that away, hopefully. And that is losing and struggling against backup quarterbacks, for quarterbacks making their first start, etc. They managed to get rid of one thing that's loomed over them, and that's the Rams winning against them all the time. But if they can get rid of this too, or at least do well in this game against their own division, that would be really big. But either way, it should be a pretty good game. I'll be streaming the game on my YouTube channel here, so subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the Cardinals are going to struggle against Trey Lance? Think he's going to run all over them, or do you think they're going to be able to do a good job in containing him? All right, that's going to be it. I'll see you next time, guys.